Hey folks, Tux Martini here. Welcome to Talking with Tux After Hours, baby. So, let me start off by confirming what you might already know. I work retail, and it's fun and interesting, and it's tiring. So, this is the part of the show where I tell you about my day. So, first off, I've been off for about an hour now because I worked the closing shift. Been a busy day, been just exhausting, but come home, and I'm all relaxing. So I go to the bathroom because I gotta pee, right? And out of the corner of my eye, I notice this thing, and I'm like, what the hell is that thing? And it's a giant spider, and I'm like, huh. And for me, I'm kind of a stickler. I'm OCD about this kind of thing. So if there's like something invading the privacy of my bathroom, I can't really go. But I'm already there. I'm standing in front of the toilet. I'm like, huh. So I don't know what possessed me, but I start looking at the spider, and it looks scary enough, and I see it moving. And sure enough, I start peeing. It's like, it literally scared the piss out of me. So it's kind of a convenient thing, I suppose. So I look at it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave now. So I flush the toilet, I wash my hands, I'll walk out the bathroom. Unfortunately, my toilet is kind of old, so I have to jiggle the handle to get it to set right. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go in there right quick and jiggle the handle. I turn on the light, and unfortunately, I turn on the fan too, which scares the crap out of the spider, which makes it move faster than Speedy frickin' Gonzales, which scares the crap out of me. I'm like, "Gah!" And I run screaming and crying. That's right, I'm tough, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not afraid to admit it that, yeah, spiders are freaky, man. I can deal with anything else. Well, not really. I mean, the only time I deal with anything else is like if I have to deal with roaches, they're more likely at my place of work, which it's a clean place. It's how would you say, it's just not in a good location, so to speak. It's just like it's hot anyway. So when I'm at work, I see a roach. I have to put on my big boy pants, whereas instinctively I want to run and hide and cry and make someone else do it. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury anymore, seeing as I'm a grown up. And I use that term loosely because, yeah, I don't think one can ever truly grow up. And I was discussing this with a coworker of mine. Since we always grow and learn and mature, it's always a forever state of growing up. So one can never truly be grown up, as it were. Funny moment for me, what is the deal with China? I think China, in at least some cases unnecessarily gets a bad rap. I work in, pet retail kind of thing. So anyway, one day this gentleman walks into my store without even looking at me and just comes in and says, hey, where are your treats, and none of that crap from China. He looks at me. And it's like, I mean, not that I'm being a bigot or anything, I'm just worried about the health and safety of my dog. And he says this like 5 or 6 times, and I'm thinking, dude, who are you trying to convince, me or you? It's just a funny thing just to lead this gentleman to the treat and hearing him assuage his guilt and conscience and everything, thinking, ooh, yeah, I should have mentioned China, but I don't want Chinese treats. Oh, Mr. Oriental Man, sir, please don't harm me. Please don't think I'm an ass. And I'm like, yeah, kinda too late for that. Happened the moment you walked right in. And on the subject of retail, for those of you that work it, I feel your pain, but you ever notice how you're just treated differently in some cases, Not just a gender or a race thing, but just as a person you're treated differently. You're going to get the people that are nice to you, and then you're going to get the real a-holes. It's like, my boss put it to me, he said, Tux, you're going to get a lot of people angry at you. And it's not personal, it's just because you're closest, you're within striking distance, so, yeah. So, how many of us in the retail out there have gotten the brunt of someone's bad day, like, Yes, it's absolutely my fault that prices are outrageous or we're out of the item that you so badly covet and desire. I mean, heck, a couple weeks ago, got a gentleman looking for a specific type of puppy food, and said, "I'm sorry, sir. Apparently we're out of it." He says, "You always do this to me. It's your fault. Whenever I come in and call, you never have it." And it's like, "Yes, sir. It's my fault. I personally sold that last bag just to spite us." You know, or in the case of prices, prices are high everywhere, but there's customers that take it all too personally. Like, your stuff is so freaking expensive. Your pricing management, blah blah blah, or whatever. It says, yes, it's my fault. I work at corporate and I set the prices. I do this to intentionally screw you out of your money. You know, it's like, just having worked in retail for most of my adult life, as a customer, I've become a little bit more conscientious about it. When I'm at a restaurant, I'll be nicer, and in retail, or I mean in stores, like, I'll put things back where they are. Like, what is the deal? I mean, I can understand as a consumer, like, you just want to place the item back, whatever's fast you want to get in and out. But as an employee, it's like, you appreciate that person putting back that item where they found it. It's like, life's hard enough as it is. It's like, I'll just put this back where it is. It's a tiny little thing, but at the end of the night, when you're closing and putting crap back, it's like, I appreciate this person. Whereas someone left an item that's like 3 aisles to the back, and you have to walk your butt all the way to put it back. It's like, I want to kill whoever did this. Anyway, I guess that's my rant on consumerism. This one time, I get these customers, consecutively, one after the other. One thinks I'm a saint and loves me to death and wants to tip me like $50, and I can't take tips, unfortunately. Be great if I could, but company policy. And one customer went all home all happy and satisfied, and the other customer walked in, thought I was the devil. Like, pretty much said in so many words, I killed her dog. And I'm like, ma'am, I don't know you. I don't know your dog. I'm pretty sure I didn't kill it. And she's like, no, you didn't. Your food killed it. And it's like, my food? I don't make the food? Question mark? No, your company's food. And it's like, oh, if I only wish it were my company. And fun fact, people mistake it for my company all the time, because apparently the owners are Japanese, and they, just based on my looks, think, oh, I'm related to the owner in some way, shape, or form. It's funny. It's like, I don't know if it's a preconceived notion or if it's just stereotyping or racism. Probably a mixture of all three, but it's like, if you look the part, Ooh, pardon me. If only you felt that. I felt like a jet of air just shooting out my nose and getting a light punch in the belly area. But yeah. You ever been, in that situation where someone looks at you and, already has a preconceived notion of you? Like, in my case, you're Asian, you must be great at math. And I'm like, I'll tell you what I tell everybody else. I'm the only Japanese man in the world that sucks at math. Math is the bane of my existence. I remember this old Matt TV skit where they had, I think Bobby Lee playing the average Asian. It was hilarious. Like how the premise of the skit was he's just an average Asian, doesn't have any special, like, abilities and such. I feel like that sometimes. I mean, I guess I am. I mean, sure, I'm a good writer. But, I don't know mystic arts. It's getting late, I'm getting tired, and I think I've gone on enough. If this video makes it live, that'll be great. If not, well, at least the technician had fun watching it. So, folks, this is Tux Martini signing off. As always, if you like this video, like us on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. Leave me a question. I will get back to you on my next episode. And don't forget to check out patreon.com/TuxMartini, where you can donate to the cause if you so choose. It's completely optional. You know, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you do, please, it'd be a great help. Yeah. Just help us. We love you so much. Alright, folks, check out the links below. Have a good one. Cheers. Am I bleeding? I'm sorry, I thought my nose was bleeding. That would make me freak out, and the technician too, because, yeah, no one wants to see me bleed. But anyway, back to December of 98, 99.